Hey everyone, welcome to Urban Rush. It's Wednesday, January the 18th, 2012. Snowmageddon, day 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you made it to work okay today, or school, or to play. Because this is what happens when you don't have snow tires when you drive on black ice.
Yeah, this is actually Seattle, which is having Snowmageddon right now, but this is Seattle a few years ago.
But it really is indicative of stupid people driving cars when they shouldn't be.
Yeah, which sums up Vancouver as well as it does Seattle. Seattle's supposed
I love
to get
the people running. Don't run.
between 10 and 15 inches of snow.
That's a lot.
Which is like a meter almost.
So they might be right that we're going to have the coldest winter on record, because we were doubting them over the holidays, especially me, but it's really cold.
People watching us in other areas of the country, believe me, it's colder than it looks. But then if you're in Calgary right now and watching this, where it's minus 35, minus 57 with the wind chill, I understand if you are raising a middle finger in the general direction of the West Coast. I totally get it. But for us here,
this is freezing.
This is cold stuff.
We didn't set the record. They were projecting that we'd set the record for
maybe
the coldest day of the state, but not yet. Maybe tonight, people. So bundle up. It's going to freeze out there.
And this means a lot of people have to change the way that they travel around the city and different things that they do. They were having trouble on SkyTrain, buses having trouble, of course, people driving, and you had to hitch a ride with your mama.
I do, because I have, my gremlin doesn't go in the snow.
Did your mommy drive you to school?
My mommy, she did on Monday too, and I have to say, she has one of those little compact economy cars. That thing goes like an SUV in the snow. You can go through anything in it. So my mommy drove me to school today, and it's a lovely time.
Hedges, medians, you can go through anything.
You can. She calls her car Sir Echo.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's so cute. But it's a nice time for me and my mummy to catch up, and being the good mummy that she is, she plops a shopping bag in my lap because she bought me socks. And
today?
Yeah, because that's what mums do when it gets cold, and that's why I love her. But I hadn't had a chance to talk to her since the Golden Globe Awards. And she said to me, well, Fiona, I finally got a chance to watch the Golden Globes, and here's my review. Blah, blah, blah. And she was really angry they didn't give Ricky Gervais more stage time, because she loves him and loves his naughty humor. And I think everybody agreed.
Once in the first 40 minutes was ridiculous.
I know, it was so disappointing. And the other thing is that I think a lot of fashionistas and a lot of people in the Hollywood industry won't say what they really think about certain A-list celebrities because they're scared. They want to get their interviews. My mom said, oh, and what was Angelina Jolie wearing? To compare her to Grace Kelly is an insult to Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly never would have worn that, not white satin anyway.
She just would have worn white.
She would have.
Not white satin.
With the red lips and the makeup.
I'm growing into that. I like it better than the first time that I saw it, or at the awards even when I saw it. Maybe that was just a better picture.
I think it's a really good picture.
Surrounded by red or something. Okay, something happened yesterday. Of course, I have started working on the Bro Jake Show. It was nice to have them on yesterday on Rock 101. And so I get up pretty early. I get up
at what time?
Just after 4 in the morning.
Come on, you get up at 4:20 and you brag about it.
I get up at 4:20 because it makes me laugh a little bit. And you need to laugh at that time of the day. But it means that some days I'm kind of tired. So I've got to figure out how to work a nap in. I have 2 small children at home. They're 4 and 2. If I go home and try and have a nap, forget about it.
Can't you nap at their nap time?
Well, no, they're up by the time I would get home for naps, right? Because we finish this in the afternoon. The kids would be up from their naps. And there's just no way they would let me go home and actually, have some rest. So I started doing things like I nap in our office here sometimes. That's really nice.
You used to do that anyway. When your kid was a newborn, you used to nap back there.
Yeah, I nap on our interview couch sometimes, but that started feeling weird because people would come in and I could never quite get to sleep. So now I park my car downtown and I have some
Please don't tell me you're doing the dad nap.
I have some great friends that live in one of the buildings in Cole Harbour, and they live in Australia most of the year, so they're only here a little while.
You're napping in a parkade? Shh.
So I park my car, and it's in a parkade, but they've got a full garage. So they've got the garage doors, everything else. And so it's warm and it's dark, and so I've started sneaking naps in the car. So I'll go.
Really creepy.
No, but why is this creepy? That's what I don't understand.
Because you're napping on purpose in a garage. Do not turn on the engine because you'll kill yourself.
Of course I don't do that. No, but it's a heated garage, right? So you go down there, it's like 15, 16 degrees. I use my jacket as a pillow and I lean my seat back.
Don't try and make it sound glamorous.
So because I need to nap sometimes. So yesterday, I'm having a nap. My friends are back in Australia, so I'm just... And all of a sudden, when you're napping and you feel there's a disturbance in the force?
Yeah.
And you don't know what it is, but you start coming out of your nap, and as I'm coming out of my nap, I realize, wait a second.
Is somebody watching me?
Their mother-in-law has a key too. And I opened my eyes and she's opening up the garage door. And at the same time, both of us looked at each other. Actually, I don't know. I couldn't hear but I know what I did when I went.
No, you didn't.
I went, ah! Like, I did a full girl scream. Like,
you always girl scream.
And then it was just, it was so like, oh, and she's such a lovely woman. And she said, you know, I understand because she knows I get up early. She said, there's
so
a guy sleeping in his car in the garage.
Mike, that's the glitz and glamour of show business that people don't know. Just a little peek behind the curtain.
I still haven't recovered from the sense of shame. Like, I can't.
You're blushing. You're actually blushing right
now. Because, as people know, I drive a really hot sports car. So lying and sleeping in a yeah, I drive a minivan. So there I am in a friend's parkade in my car. You
just need to get one of those old school vans from the 70s, like with a cowboy spray painted on the side, and have a shaggin' wagon and sleep in the back.
And actually have a bed in the back. So I know she watches the show on occasionally, Maggie. I'm sorry, it was awkward, and I was just, you know, because you're waking up out of a nap, and then I'm having a conversation.
Awkward. Trying to have a conversation when you're in sleepyhead zone, too.
I was sort of half out of the car because I opened the door, and then it was just, anyway. So there you go. I may never nap again.
You may never nap again. We have a great show coming up for you today.